Rick in Fort Lauderdale here on the program. What's going on? Rick's been holding on for quite some time. What's up, Rick? How you been, brother?
Good, Rich. Always a pleasure. Hello, Brockman.
Rick, what's happening, buddy?
Not much.
He says that like Seinfeld says hello to Newman every time. Hello, Brockman.
And you know why that is? Because I'm, and so was Newman, supposedly. So.
Okay, very good. Okay.
So, Rich, I've been trying to tell all my friends, which aren't many, but here in South Florida for the last 2 months, and anybody else who would listen, that I think the Chargers were the best team in the AFC. I think they're the most complete. I think they're going to the Super Bowl because I think they could take that team anywhere on the road. But, Rich, today, Brockman's not my problem. Today, you know I love you, but I have a little problem with you, and here's what it is.
Okay.
I think you're grasping for straws. You being a Michigan man, I think you want your boy Brady to have one home field advantage one more time, and it's not happening. But since you're grasping, I'm going to grasp for straws, and here's my playoff scenario. Rich, in my mind, I have to root for Brockman's Patriots to beat the Steelers. But, Rich, in my heart of hearts, I can't. And here's why. If my Dolphins beat the Vikings this Sunday and win out, and Brockman's Patriots happen to lose to the Steelers and lose one of their last 2 remaining home games to either the Bills or the Jets, Rich, do you know who the 2018 AFC champions would be for the first time in 10 years?
Rick, you're not winning the East. I love you, Rick, and I appreciate you calling in as much as you have. And don't hang up on him yet, Mike.
I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mike.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I feel bad for Rick right there. Boy, your trigger finger's really terrible sometimes, brother. You know, I mean, they're not winning the AFC East, the Dolphins. But the Patriots are going to be the 1 seed, I think. I really feel it.
Really?
I do. I think Seattle loses in Kansas City, and I think that the Chargers lose one of their final 2 games. And the Patriots beat the Steelers, and there's no way they lose at home to the Bills and the Jets. There's just no chance.
Right.
I think they win out, and they get that 1 seed.
Yeah, this week and next week and this
They
week.
get that 1 seed. And it'll be the Chiefs as the 2 seed. They'll get their bye, and they'll be off. I really believe that. That's a very feasible scenario.
So Kansas City goes to Baltimore or Pittsburgh in the wild card weekend?
No. The Chargers is the wild card.
Chargers still the wild card, okay.
I just gave you the scenario. New England wins out. The Chiefs lose in Kansas and in Seattle.
Yes.
The Chargers lose one of the 2 following. Home against the Ravens, possible. At Denver, very possible. And those teams are all 12-4. Chargers go on the road, most likely to Pittsburgh. And the Chiefs sit home while the Patriots wait for everybody to come to Foxborough. Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't want to tell you that you're wrong,
and that has nothing to do
wrong,
with my boy Brady. Trust me, I'd like to be right about the Patriots because I chose them to make the Super Bowl preseason, and I like being right.
Yes.
But I also like variety. Spice of life. Would be great to have somebody other than New England at the Super Bowl to cover. Although Patriots-Rams would be a remarkable bookend to a career for Tom Brady.
Or Patriots Saints.
First Super Bowl versus the Rams.
Oh, I see
Last
what you're
Super
doing.
Bowl versus the Rams, whose lone Super Bowl win is in Atlanta, that 1 yard short Tennessee Titan victory.
Okay, I like that storyline.
Or Tom Brady versus Drew Brees.
That would be great.
Where it's 2 all-time GOATs going against each other, and Brady's first victory of his Super Bowl career was over the Rams in New Orleans. Now here comes Drew Brees of New Orleans to Atlanta. I mean, I'm just playing out all of these scenarios we'd be talking about. Great stuff.
Great stuff.
But it would be better, in my mind, variety-wise, just to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, this would be the show's 5th Super Bowl. The Patriots would have been in 4 of them.
Also wouldn't have my wife's side of the family all wondering if maybe they should fly down to Atlanta to a game, and suddenly I've got to acquire about 19 million tickets for the game.
You can just say no to them.
Again, I'm just, please, it's family.
But
it's family.
Not directly. I mean,
no. Just because you're just because you're not a married man, even though you technically are.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, you've got a live-in girlfriend who is a delight.
I'm not denying any of that.
Absolute delight.
Not denying any of that.
We loved running into you at the Grove last week with my children. We loved seeing you. My kids love your girl Sarah. Tiana is a delight.
Not denying that.
How do we get on that subject?
Well, you said I was technically married, which is...
Well, she's coming. She's in Atlanta. She'll be there, right?
Oh, she'll be there, yeah.
So I don't want, in terms of just like my boy Brady, it just comes from looking at the landscape, seeing how things always break the Patriots' way.
They do always happen.
All right, and how last night's Chargers win, while we're all thrilled for Phillip Rivers and we are all enthralled by the Chargers, the words most complete team, we like to throw that at the Chargers because they don't have the history to say here they come again or anything like that. It's kind of like a backhanded compliment. You know what the most complete team is? You got to go higher register.
Yeah,
Chargers. Chargers are the most complete team. And they did it last night without Keenan Allen and their top two running backs. Not bad. But then here comes the Patriots. See how I went lower register? I just feel it. I see it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.